Hello YouTube, this is Seed Bomb from Smokin' bringing you a battle today against Test I. But first, to fill you in a little bit, for the past week or so I've been trying to get back into Standard OU, pretty much because I'm bored of Dreamworld OU. I've been playing it a lot, and I just want to try something new, try to get back into Standard OU. So, yesterday I was making a Sandstall team, and I was testing on an alt named Giga, and it was doing really well, and then I came across this guy named Test I, and we actually had a really good battle. And I'm going to be narrating along the way, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so to start things off, I'm going to go into Hippodon. He's going to send out Ferrothorn. I'm just going to lay out the Stealth Rocks, and he's going to lay out Stealth Rocks as well. I know Ferrothorn can't really do a whole lot to Hippodon, so I'm just going to go back into Fortress, try to get some layers, trying to get some hazards up early game. So as I'm laying in hazards, he's going to switch into landers, and I know that he's most likely going to Earthquake, so I know I need Fortress right now because it's still early game. So I go back into Hippodon because I know Hippodon can tank Earthquake like a boss. So I'm just going to keep using Slag Off until I feel it's safe to use Roar. So he's gonna roar out to Terrakion, and I know that Hippodon can live close combat even though it's stab. So I plan on using Slack Off, and as I'm using Slack Off, he switches back into Ferrothorn. He takes the hazards, and I know once again Ferrothorn can't really do a whole lot to Hippodon, so I'm gonna go back into Fortress in hopes of trying to get some more hazards up. He's gonna go for the Leech Seed, so. On his switch back into Landers, I'm going to use Pain Split, giving me just a little bit more HP to keep Fortress alive. So I'm going to go back into Hippodon once again, predicting the Earthquake, which he does. So, and Hippodon takes it pretty well. So he's going to go back into Ferrothorn. He takes the hazard once again. I'm going to Slag Off on the switch in. And I'm going to go back into Heatran, because I know, once again, it resists anything Ferrothorn can pretty much do. So he's going to Leech Seed once again. He's going to go back into Terrakion, and he takes the hazard damage. I'm just going to Lava Plume on the switch in. I get a nice burn off using Lava Plume, which is nice, because Terrakion's pretty much crippled now and can't really do any harm to my team now. So, I'm going to go back into Hippodon, and I'm going to take his close combat like a boss. He drops defense, gets hit by the burn and Sandstorm. He's going to use close combat again, and I'm just going to finish him off with Earthquake. So anyways, I feel, I plan on just not only, like, releasing Pokemon videos. I mean, you probably won't see it in this format a lot because I plan on mostly doing like live PO. I think that's a lot better in Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. I think that's a lot better as well. But if I'm in a battle that I'm not recording and I save the log, then you'll probably see it in this format, and I'll just narrate it. But I plan on doing that kind of stuff for Pokemon. I also want to do some Let's Play videos, maybe some like videos on like the latest gaming news to keep you guys updated, and I also want to do like game reviews. Like I have a lot of like older games that a lot of people like, that I also enjoy. Some of the classics, and I can't even speak. I have also some of the newer games that you guys might like too. So I plan on doing those. I just gotta invest in a new webcam because I just lost my other one. So once I invest in a new webcam, you'll definitely be seeing some of those videos. I plan on posting videos like on a regular basis to try to keep active. So I hope that you guys rate, comment, and subscribe, because I'm just trying to start out. I'm going to be releasing content on a regular basis. I'm going to gradually get better as my videos go on, but This is my first narration ever, so forgive me if it's a little crappy. Hopefully I'll get better as I keep doing narrations, but I plan on doing videos like that. I have Kid Icarus Uprising that I wanted to do an Let's Play on, but I just gotta invest in a new webcam that has like good enough quality to record the screen. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. So back to the battle. I go into Jellicent, which is my special defense wall. He's gonna go into Leech Seed. He's gonna use Leech Seed. I get the pair hacks. He gets I can't even think. He gets the Leech Seed. I'm gonna go back into Fortress. I know Fortress has already done his job, but I'm just gonna send him in because it's another Ferrothorn resist. So he's gonna go into Tentacruel, and I think he's going to try to rapid spin. So I ended up rapid spinning on the switch, and I think he's going to die from this. Nope, he switches back to the Ferrothorn. He's going to die next turn. So I'm just going to go back into Jellicent. I'm at about half HP. I'm going to go back into Heatran, another thing that just completely walls Ferrothorn for the most part. Excuse me. And I'm going to go back into Hippowdon, because I know Hippowdon once again can tank Ferrothorn, as a lot of my Pokemon on my team can. So he's just going to Leech Seed. He's almost at full health again. I'm about half health. So I'm just going to go back into Heatran. He goes back into Tentacruel. I know he's going to die, which is a good thing for me, because now he can't rapid spin any of those hazards, so they're there permanently now. So I'm going to protect the Scout, this Landorus, in case it was Scarfed, because at this point in the game I wouldn't know if it was Scarfed or not, so I'm just going to go back into Fortress, fodder it, because he's done his job. He laid out Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of spikes, so I'm going to go back into Hippowdon, get the sand up. He goes into Politoed, gets the rain up. I'm just going to slack off. And then I'm going to go on switch, and I'm going to go back into Jellicent. He's going to use HP Grass, I think. Yeah, it's HP Grass. Jellicent takes it like a boss. He's going to go into Ferrothorn. I'm going to go for the recover right here. He takes hazard damage. I'm at about 90%. And as he goes for the Power Whip here, I barely live it, but I just want to get this Ferrothorn burnt. Just so it can't really do any more harm, even though, not that it did before, but just to pretty much make it useless now, except for just using Leech Seed, setting up hazards. So I go back into Hippowdon and use the Leech Seed once again. He's at about 3/4 of full health due to burn, so I'm gonna go back into Heatran. He uses Power Whip on the switch, which didn't do anything to Heatran. He takes burn damage. He's going to go back into Politoed. He takes hazard damage, which really are starting to stack up on him. He gets the rain back up. I'm going to roar out back into Landorus. And Heatran's almost back at full health. So I'm going to go back into Hippowdon, because I know he's most likely going to Earthquake. And Hippowdon takes it like a boss once again. And I'm not sure at this point if it's Scarfed or not, so I just went for the slack off. I figured we're just going to do Deja Vu again. But then he goes for the Hidden Power Ice, and he gets a crit. I don't really care for the crit at all. It didn't really bother me. Because I knew I had this game pretty much in the bag at this point. So I'm going to go into Alakazam, and he's going to switch into Politoed. Now my Alakazam is Focus Sashed and has runs HP Fire over HP Ice, just to kill things like Ferrothorn without risking Focus Blast Miss. So I'm gonna hit Power Fire with Ferrothorn. He's pretty much dead now. He forfeited. It was a good game. Good game. Test I. It was fun playing you. I'd like to play again sometime. My Alakazam is the late game sweeper. Just saying that. Like the magic bounce ability really helps out because now he doesn't like take life orb damage, or like toxic spikes or any of those hazard damage, which is really nice. So he's almost guaranteed to keep that focus sash there. So good game test die once again. I hope you guys enjoyed the narration. It was my first one, so I know I can't really, I know I stutter sometimes, but I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys subscribe, rate, and comment, because there will be more videos coming out, and I hope you guys like the battle, and I will catch you guys later. And this is just a quick shout out to my Skype group. Most of these guys are in my clan, Royal Society, and these guys are just great. They really know how to cheer me up and make my day, and they make playing Pokemon so much more fun. And doing calls with these guys is always a blast. I will link some of their YouTube channels, the ones that have YouTube channels. I'll link that in the description. But I just want to do a quick shout out for these guys. They deserve one. They're really amazing people.